Hi everyone, and welcome to my first video, finally, on MuaMikay. If you're here from my old channel, thank you for following me on my journey of makeup, and I wanted a fresh start on this channel to rebrand myself and really take it seriously. I've spent a lot of time and money trying to get the perfect setup. I wanted to upload my first video sooner, but my computer was having a lot of issues. It was too old to process my footage on my new camera, so I had to buy a new laptop, and trying to transfer the old information to the new one has been a huge challenge. So I finally have gotten this all figured out. I'm ready to start my channel and consistently upload and get content out for you guys. And my first video today, as you can see by the title, is my natural glam makeup. I'm really excited to show you guys my natural makeup look because it's one of my favorite looks to do if I'm just going out and I want to look beautiful but also kind of natural. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't got the best skin, but I like to have a little natural glam when I go out sometimes. I don't do this all the time, but if I'm just feeling basic that day, I don't want to go all out and do a crazy makeup look, then this is typically what I turn to. So without further ado, let's get into the video. I'm gonna start with some moisturizer. This is the Cera Ve Moisturizer. I love this stuff. It's so good for your skin. It's very moisturizing but lightweight as well. And that's what I like under makeup, because if you use too thick of a moisturizer, girl, your base ain't gonna turn out that well. This is also really good for skin like mine that's oily, but also dry in some places, and acne prone skin. As you can see, I do have some here. I ain't gonna try to hide it. You can see it. Anyways, I highly recommend this. I use it day and night, and it really makes my skin feel moisturized and soft and ready for makeup. Now we need to prime. I'm going to use my primer from The Ordinary. It's a high adherence silicone primer, and this is what it looks like. And I like this because it makes my skin feel really ready for makeup, but it also fills my pores in, and it doesn't feel too gross, sticky, weird, I don't know. Primers sometimes make it feel like you have a film on your skin. This one kind of feels like I'm just putting a lotion on, but it's a primer and I like it. Alright, guess we're gonna use this little headband. I think I got it from TJ Maxx. Love her. Alright, let's get started. So I'm going to use my Real Techniques Beauty Sponge to apply some foundation, and I'm going to be using these two, and it is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Luminous Foundation and the Loreal Infallible. What is this? 24-hour wear foundation, and I'm just mixing the two together to get a shade that I like for my skin. So sorry if I'm looking to the side. I have my mirror here so that I can do my makeup well, you know. So just took the product here, and I'm gonna kind of disperse it on my face, and so for concealer, I'm going to use the Milani Conceal and Perfect Longwear Concealer. I am going to put that in the areas where I want more coverage or to look brighter. Do it if you don't like it. You don't have to do this much, but this is what I prefer, so no hate, but if you do follow this, then you gonna look snatched. Thank you, honey. Here is my concealer all blended in. So now we're gonna set it with some Mercier translucent. I have just recently been put on this, and I love her. This is the translucent one. I think she sets my makeup well, doesn't look cakey, doesn't leave a weird, what's it called, flashback on your skin. Sets my concealer and my foundation down perfectly. And I like to bake a little bit because I'm oily, and if you have pretty dry skin, you don't have to bake. It might just make you look cakier or drier, so I recommend just dusting a powder on your face. But me, with oily skin, I'm gonna have to reapply powder later on because my foundation will start to break down due to the oils on my skin. So I'm really gonna pack the powder on more where I'm oilier on my skin. So my forehead, right here in my T-zone, and then I'm going to take a powder brush and then just dust a layer of that on my face and wipe away the bacon just a little bit. Okay, so while my face is baking, I'm going to start on my brows, so here we go. So I like to use 3 products on my brows. First, we got Anastasia Dip Brow. You can see her. That's what her bottom looks like. You all know what the Dip Brow pomade looks like. I used the blonde one because I'm blonde, obviously, so. Okay, again, might be looking in this mirror, so I hope that you can see what I'm doing, but first, I'm going to spool through my brows with this little E.L.F. brow brush. With my E.L.F. brow brush lever. Affordable and good quality. I have a hair, oh my gosh. Oh. So first we're going to brush through them. Loving how my brows are doing lately. Thank you very much. So then I'm going to take, what is this? Oh my gosh. A Morphe M165. This is the Morphe M165. It's got a really sharp edge, so it's perfect for getting your brows really precise. I love this brush. I highly recommend, and it's affordable. First, I'm going to start by underlining. This is going well. And yeah, I just picked that up with my foot. Thank you. Okay. We're going to underline the brows first and kind of get the shape going so we have an outline.
Take me back. You're standing there with arms wide open. Where it all began.
Alright, so you kind of see what I did there. Underlined, then I did the top line, and then I filled in and feathered lightly in the front to make it look more natural, and I love the way my brows look. So now that both of my brows are drawn on, I'm going to kind of lay them down with my Benefit Gimme Brow in whatever this is, number 1, the blondest, lightest color. And then once this dries, I have a third product. Seems like a lot, but it still looks beautiful, natural, and it stays all day. Now I'm going to dust off my bake and use this little E.L.F. fluffy kabuki brush. And I'm going to dust all of my bake off first and then kind of just take a light dusting of the setting powder and put it on the rest. Alright, so now that I've done that, here is my skin. Beautiful and set, and you can kind of see this blemish here. That one's hard to cover. I could have gone a little heavier on it, but I don't want to make it too cakey and clog the pore more and get more acne. I like to do my face makeup first, so next I'm going to bronze and give myself some dimension. I've really been loving this Milani Sunkissed Silky Matte Bronzing Powder. And beautiful color for lighter skin tones, and I use this little angled brush to get a precise line. Alright, now that I have the general outline of my contour, I'm going to take a big fluffy brush, get a tiny bit more product, and disperse it and make it look flawless. Alright, next I'm going to do blush, and I'm going to use the Becca Mineral Blush in Songbird. So here's the packaging, obviously, Becca typical. She's a beaut. And I'm going to take another rounder angled brush, and I'm going to put that on the apples of my cheeks and blend it into the contour. Alright, there is my blush all put on. I really like her. She's cute. Makes me look tan, flushed, beautiful. So next we're going to do some highlight. I'm going to use this beautiful little palette that I found, and I love it, and the highlight's amazing. So it is the I Heart Revolution Rose Gold Glow Palette, and this is what it looks like. It is beautiful. Amazing. So I'm going to kind of mix the two together and put that on my cheekbones, my nose, the bridge, Cupid's bow because she's cute, and maybe a little on the chin, just to make those plump and high places of the cheek pop. We got to set our face a little bit first, make it a little sticky, a little tacky, makes the highlight pop. So I'm going to use the Anastasia Dewy Setting Spray. Beautiful packaging. And I'm going to spritz my face and bougily dry my face. The fan's iconic. $1 at the Dollar Tree. I love it. Just dry it down a little bit. Take this really skinny brush to get that highlight really precise. Alright, so next I'm going to prime my eyes so that we can do some eyeshadow, and I'm going to use the E.L.F. Putty Eye Primer. It's just a nude color. That's what the inside looks like. And I'm just going to take my finger because it warms the product up and disperses it better, and get some on there and then just pat it on my eyelids. So now I'm going to do my eyeshadow, and I'm going to use the Jaclyn Hill Volume 2 palette. So this outside, ignore that little like dirty spot. And the inside, y'all. Look at her. Oh my gosh. So I'm just gonna do a neutral brown eye with maybe a little glitter on it because this is natural glam. I like to use the Morphe M505 brushes. They're a little dirty from last time, but they work amazing for blending out product. So I'm going to take a little bit of Love Handles and Comfort Zone, which is these two shades right here, and mix them together for a transition. It's a little pink because of my last makeup application, so nice. So next I am going to put on a little bit of a like denser outer corner shade, and this turned out a little bit more pinkish red than I wanted because I didn't wash my brushes before I did this, so my last look was obviously like a reddish pink look, but we're gonna roll with it. So I'm gonna take a little bit of Homebody from that same Jaclyn Hill palette, which is, God, this one right here. I'm gonna pack that on the outer corner, and you'll just get the gist by watching. And now I'm going to take a Morphe M518 brush. It's just a little bit more like small, so it can get a more accurate blend. For my lid color, this is what it looks like. Neutral but glam. So I'm going to use this ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in Ladybird. And I'm going to use my finger to pack that on my eyelid. so back to my Morphe M505. I'm going to just give it a seamless blend into the darker. Next, we're going to line the lower lash line with a little bit of shadow just to make the eyes pop and to pull this section of the eye or tie it into the top, I guess. So I'm going to use this dense little smudge brush right here. It's good for lining the lash line, and I'm going to take a little bit more of the first transition shades that we used and put them under the eye. We got that all put under the lower lash line. Just kind of blended it in towards the inner corner and connected it with the outer color. So now I'm going to add the little pops of highlight on the inner corner and under the brow with the same highlighter I used earlier and a little baby brush. The littlest details make your makeup pop so much. Now we're going to go on to eyeliner, and my tried and true is this E.L.F. liquid eyeliner. It's so cheap. $2, amazing, and I'm just going to do a little bit of a wing so that I can have my lashes and the band of the lashes when I put those on. So I'm sorry if you can't see this. If I want it to be good, I'm going to have to get close and kind of block your view, so hopefully you can see this, but here we go. This is what my makeup looks like, and I'm going to do my other wing off camera and I'll be right back. Here is both of my wings on, and I'm going to add a little bit of mascara to my normal lashes before I put on my falsies, and I love the Maybelline Colossal Big Shot. It's an amazing mascara, and the wand is like just what I want for my eyelashes at least. It really gets in there, coats them very well, so here we go. I did a little bit of mascara on the bottom as well. And before I put on my lashes, I'm going to set my brows again with this Anastasia Blonde Brow Powder Duo. That's kind of hard to say. And I just use this little brush here. Very angled and gets my brows precise, and I just like to set it with powder and kind of blend in all the products and fill in any sparse areas. I like to use the Ardell Remy false lashes. These are them. They're so beautiful. They have a nice thin band, easy to blend to the lash line. They're full, and I like full eyelashes on myself because I have bigger eyes and I think it makes them pop. You can obviously do a more natural lash than this, but I like these, and I have like 100 pairs of them. And of course I'm going to use the Duo Lash Adhesive. I think this one is the clear one. And I'm going to put that on the rim, stick it on my eyes, and I'll be right back. My lashes are on. They're so beautiful and fluffy, and for me this is kind of a natural eye. I would have gone a little bit lighter on this color, but this is how it turned out and I still like it. So for the last thing, we're going to do lips, and first I'm going to moisturize with the Vaseline Cocoa Butter. I'm just going to take a little on my finger and put it on my lips. Next I'm going to use the Morphe 2 lipstick in Berry Blush. It's a L-Balm lip balm. I don't know. Whatever. This is the color. It's a gorgeous pinky nude. I love it. And then I'm going to use a little bit of the Hard Candy Plumping Serum in 1359. Because your girl loves a gloss. Nothing's finished for me with that one. There we go. I'm going to finish it off with a little bit more of the Anastasia Dewy Setting Mist. And go in with my fan. And this is the finished makeup. I'll give you a couple close-ups so that you can see what everything looks like. Alright, so that is it for my first video with my natural glam makeup. I really hope that you enjoyed it. I think that it is a fun, beautiful look, but still a little more natural. I don't always go this all out. This isn't my natural makeup, but it's a natural glam that I like to do if I want to do something a little spicier, if I'm going to run errands, or go out to a party or whatever. I don't know. It can be a makeup look for anything, really. But I love it. I think my skin looks good. My lips look fresh, healthy, plump. My eyes, they really pop. They really draw the attention right up here to my eyes. I love the colors. And yeah, I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Please subscribe, give this video a like and a comment, share this. I would really love to grow my following. Very soon I'm going to put up a Decorate for Christmas with Me vlog with a little Lush haul, a couple Amazon products thrown in there, and it's going to be really fun. So stay tuned for that. I'm really excited to get that up for you guys next. And thank you so much for watching. I love you and stay beautiful, babies.